I should turn down the music if we're alive. Are you alive? Are you here tonight? Are we 5 by 5? There's the volume. How you doing tonight? It's Friday. It's the Friday Night Live and we are all here together. So excited. And we've got good things. We've got excellent things on deck for you tonight. We are doing a live sale. I can hear myself in my phone. Goodness gracious. I'm going to have to fix that. But meanwhile, let me tell you what we've got going on for us all tonight so that we can hang out, look at some eye candy. If you want to do some shopping, you can. You don't have to. I've got giveaways so that you can have some fun, even if you're not spending anything. But if you are in the mood to drop, then we've got some jewelry for you. We've got a variety of different kinds of cabs and a variety of different kinds of slablets as well as some offerings that I haven't offered before. And I will get into that here in a moment, just making sure that we've got the old 5 by 5 going on. I'd like to thank Lonnie for coming in first today. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Thank you so much for saying hi so early in the day. It always it brings joy to my heart. Thank you. And we've got Lonnie, or rather, I did just say that. Latigo Liz. Well, that's gonna bother me until I fix it. We've got Latigo Liz, and we've got James in the house also. We've got Prairie Girl Rocks, who's gonna be lurking so hard. I hope that she's grinding on some good stones. And we've got Ryan, and he is brandishing his wrench. So if you need any wrenching duties done, then I'm sure that Ryan and Prairie Girl Rocks and Ma would help you out in the drop of a hat. And we've got Anna Mare. So good to see you, Manny. We were chatting a little bit earlier about some of the exciting things that are going on. Ah. We've got Spot right here on the spot. Love to see you. And we've got Brenda Bloom, and she is asking, have you hugged yourself today? You might need one. I do. So, everybody, make sure to get yourself a real good hug. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. I hope that you're doing well. And there's the Friday and pretty things. Yay! And hey, Blind Squirrel Rocks is flying on in here. Good to see you. And Patricia's Creations is here as well. Cheers to you as well. In fact, we should do one of those right away. I'm so glad that we're all here. Seriously, it almost didn't happen. I'll tell you a story here in a little bit. It's always something in it. So, cheers to you. Nom, 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 nom. And okay, you can start now. That hopeful guy is here, always with the levity. Love it. And oh, Sonia is saying cabs. Did you say cabs? I did. And I've got a special offering tonight as far as the cabs go. Of course, I'm going to have to parse this off into two parts because that is the style. Tonight we're going to do like a bargain round. And so I've got a bunch set aside, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that here in a moment. A bunch set aside that are $10 cabs. I mean, not a bunch, but some. Enough to pick up. So they're great cabs. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that there's a certain sentiment to them, and they're being offered for a certain reason. And so I've got some really good deals for you. Some nice prices, you know. Mama needs to put gas in her car. So it looks like the Rickarocosaurus is here as well. Good to see you. Saying hi to all y'all. And we've got the Scott here as well. It's Friday. Cheers. And it's nice outside. And we do love that. It has been very smoky. I know that a lot of you folks are probably dealing with the smoke from all sorts of fires. They're happening all over the place. But boy, is the Pacific Northwest on fire. And we've been just having a whole lot of smoke. This is one of our first clear days. You know, all that needs to happen is the wind shifts, and you get it or you don't. And everybody's saying hi to everybody else. I love it. I love all the love. I love the love. You guys rock so much. Cynthia Foss is here. Happy Fridays to all from Cynthia. Let me put that up. And yeah, you guys are all about the 5x5s. I really appreciate that. Believe me, I have no idea. I could just be talking to myself. I think I did tell you guys all a story about how I used to put on shows in my room by myself. And I would open up the curtains to my window, pretending that they were curtains to a stage, and I would do a show for the trees and the birds and the bushes outside. So I'm glad that you guys are all here to enjoy the show with me, and that I'm not alone. It's much more fun to do it this way. And H. of Anderson is here. Hey, yo, to you. Thank you for coming too. And we've got the Allison with an L. And she is saying, hi, everyone. Just here for a sec before I head up to the mountains to find some blue barite. Well, that sounds like a good bunch of fun. Uh, we're gonna be hoping that we get to see some of that, Allison. So I hope that you're able to share with us when you come back. And right. Mama needs new gas in her car and Papa's got a brand new bag. Yeah. That's how it works. um and Dawn is taking pictures of pretty stones. Can't wait to see those. And so a blanket hi to everyone. Definitely fine to do that. I know it's kind of hard to type everybody out, and I do it sometimes, and then other times I got to do the blanket because you know your fingers are wet or you've got something going on. I think everybody understands, and it's okay. And we've got Harold swooping on in as well. Great to see you. Saying hi to everybody as well. And so, as I was saying before, I actually had a very difficult week only because a bug decided to bug me and I was down for the count and I spent some time like just in bed. And to get me down like that, where I spend like days in bed, is really something. I am the worst sick person. I'm sneaking out to go do something like surely I could make a cab even though I don't feel good, or it's okay to solder something together, right? And I was dizzy and faint and bad in the stomach and feverish and you know all of the things. And so at any rate, I would have had even more offerings for you tonight, but I thought I almost canceled tonight actually because this morning I wasn't feeling too hot, and as the day progressed, I did start feeling better, and and so I was like, you know, actually, this is hanging out with you guys is going to make me feel better. So, you know, even if I had three things to offer you guys, I was like, ah, let's go ahead and do it. But I have better than that. Um, and let's see. Okay, thanks. I do hope I heal fast, and I'm a little still kind of weird. So if weird things happen, you know, like just bear with me that I'm holding it down best that I can. So the very first thing that we're going to do tonight is a giveaway as per tradition, and I did promise you guys last week what that first giveaway was going to be. So I'm going to bring that up here on the stage. This is actually a, let's do the swap. This is that piece of pretty what am I thinking of? See, this is what's gonna happen. I'm like, oh, look at the pretty rock. I can't remember words. Wonderstone that we got from the Wisconsin Rock Staka peeps over there, Brenda and Jerry. Thank you so much. And so we did this little uh, pretty cab for last week just to see how hard it is to do some Wonderstone. And so that is part of the offering. And then I've got like a little smattering of fun slablets from, I think they're all from Oregon. Nope, actually, this one is some rainbow petrified wood. So, I mean, let's just start off by looking at pretty things in full effect. And so this is the red brand, and you can actually see some of the cellular structure there. So let me get closer to the mic. You guys are welcome to yell at me in the chat if I do things like just float off and become part of the rest of the room or whatever. And we have this pretty nubbin from the end of this material. And so that's some kind of cool, I think that was, no, that's not opal stuff. That looks like some of that kind of crazy ochre and red mossy kind of stuff. We've got some pretty gem field for you to play with. What a nice little piece that is. Some lavender. You've got some, yeah, that's pretty true to color. So sort of like a bluish dot with some yellows and some oranges and red. This one I thought was pretty funny because when you get into the landscape, the picture jasper, here's a very stormy sky picture jasper. And so I thought, you know, actually that's pretty darn cool. And so that was like, it turned color and turned color until it just got like this crazy storm thing going on. I think this one's more of that other one. Yep. So, oh, this is actually, ooh, this is a really nice piece of some graveyard point. Oh, man. Wow. Did I mean to put that in there? That is so good. Look at that. Would you look at that? That's some nice pluminess. So, that's a good giveaway. I think this is an end. Yeah. And then another little nubbin of some of the purple stuff from the gem field. And so that is super nice. Right, we're gonna try so hard to not tangent too much, but you know that's part of the fun. Let me move this over. We're gonna see if we can't just get everything in the shot. Yeah, some really good stuff. Oh, Jeff is here. Good to see you, Jeff. Thanks for coming. And Doug is here. Thank you for coming as well. The slablets, they're back. I'm going to take this guy and stick the postie on the back side. And we're going to get a number. Don't put your number down yet. But we're talking about numbers. And we're going to do it that way. Okay, so that's done. Put that there. So you know I'm being honest. Okay, so it's a number between 1 and 100, and you can, let's see, I'll just do this, start, and this is the first giveaway of the evening, some fun from some different places, Arizona for the petrified wood, and I believe everything else is from Oregon, nope, Nevada for the gem field, but that is some Owyhee picture jasper. Over nearby the Owyhee is where the graveyard point comes from. And then I believe that variegated kind of mossy jasper is also from out east. It was over there in the piles. I've been going through my rock piles. Who else is being good through the summer and actually going through your rock piles and trying to parse the stuff that you want to cut? It's hard to do during the Oregon winters, and so I try to get all that kind of stuff done during the summertime and make sure that the spiders aren't taking over the rock pile too much. And it looks like Kirk is here. Good to see you, Kirk. Cheers again. Got some nice, the mighty booch in here. Some kombucha. Tsunamis to you all, and Steinkerns. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good. All right. Yeah, make sure this is one of those times when you want to make sure to refresh your feed, and then you also want to make sure that you when you do so that your that little indicator at the very bottom of your screen, there'll be like a little red dot, and you want to make sure that it's all the way over at 00, as opposed to, sometimes you can refresh and it'll put you back to where you were before, which doesn't really help you. And so it looks like perhaps all of our numbers are in. I will go ahead and give you a couple more minutes, or not even a couple more seconds, to get your numbers in, and then while we do that, I will talk about what it takes to get this. And most of you guys that are in the chat already know this, but if you want to bid on something, if you want to like win an auction or win a giveaway or buy a cab or any of these things, piece of jewelry, I've got some pretty jewelry for you today, then what you'll do is you can send me an email, and I will make sure to send you a verification, and then I will make for you a purchase suite where you can go ahead and take care of uh, the way that you purchase it any way that you'd like, if it's PayPal or if it's through a card or something like that. That'll be through my website, and I'm actually going to do it a little bit even fancier this time. You'll get a direct link, but I believe the way that I'm going to be able to do it is without having everybody else see it. And so that's the email up there, and we will occasionally share that throughout the live stream to make sure that everybody knows how to play this here game. And so, and also Ryan just put it into the chat. I really appreciate that. And Akira's here. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. And Akira, would you like to put in a number between 1 and 100 that doesn't overlap with somebody else? Or I guess we could just do a shootout if it does. But we are just getting ready to close the first giveaway of the evening. And so I'll give you a couple seconds to think of a juicy number, and then we'll unveil that and get right on to the $10 cabs. I think that, like, I'm pretty ding dang excited about it, and I can't wait to tell some of the stories behind the idea and what is there. Okay, thank you, Akira. And so let us close this particular giveaway. And Obi-Wan, Akira, I like that. And we do have several more. So I've got the other giveaways right behind me. Some more Oregon rock fun. So if that like gives you any indication, and our number is 47. And so if you've got the number 47 or something close, why don't you pop it down underneath the close there? It looks like Harold has 43 as I'm scrubbing back. That's pretty close. Now, is anybody as close as that? Let's see. 47. Oh, we got 50. Lonnie has 50. That's pretty close. It's not 9. Yeah, it is a good cab. I'll admit it. So, let's see. Any verifications? This is what I see is that Lonnie is the winner. If anybody else is closer, let me know before I go any further. Resort dog, welcome in. That's so crazy and coincidental that you have number 47. So I'm just gonna put this right here. Yeah, there we go. It's Lonnie. And so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on your little box here, that this is for you. And then Lonnie, I think I still have your info from when we first got you a giveaway. And so happy, joy. Yeah, woohoo for Lonnie. Okay, so let's bring this up. So here's some fun cabs. I've got like these stickers on some of the Delios today, and I thought that this might make it easier for everybody, including me, as we go on through the live sale today, because I might be operating on half a brain or less, because usually Ma has the other half of mine. And so we've got the $10 calves, we've got $15 offerings, we've got $20 offerings, we've got $25 offerings, and we have $30 offerings today. And then the jewelry items are a different price point, of course. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start these $10 cabs. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3 on the board, and then one is going to be to the left, and 2 is going to be in the middle, and 3 is going to be over to the side. I'm going to put myself down here so I'm not in the way. And so all you have to do is put 1, 2, or 3, and I will describe what it is that you're getting as we go along. And so first we have a piece of the Arizona Rockhound Expeditions Crazy Jasper. And that's let me get it close. That's number 1. And that's some crimson there. It's showing up kind of dark in my ring light. And we have that pretty piece of dino bone that I showed you guys last week. A beautiful little button of dino bone from Utah. And then we have a lovely piece of like just psychotic beautiful jasper opal. And that's actually a pretty big in cab too. And so those are the first 3 $10 offerings. And we've got number 2 for Rick. Thank you so much, Rick, for getting us started. I'm going to go ahead and ring the bell. This is number 1, and this is number 3 for 10. And there you go. Rick gets the first claim of the day. Oh, I should also let you guys know that I do have some open boxes, which means that you don't have to worry about your shipping. That would be Ryan, Cheryl, Rick, Tara, Sonia, Betty, Tiger Eye, Squirrel, Bob's Rocks. I know I have some more. And so at any rate, there's a darn good chance. Prairie Girl Rocks has an open box too. So there's a really good chance that you have an open box with me already, just so you know. All right. And so if you guys are interested in these cabs, I'm going to put them over to the side, and you can... if it is open, it must get fuller. No, I'll send it. I'll send it anyway. No worries. All right, and so the next $10 cabs that we've got coming on here, I have. Let's see. I'm trying to do like some nice color combinations. We'll do these guys. Usually I've got more brain. I've got more brain. Okay, so we've got some chrysoprase, and that is actually some pretty like kind of a mint sage color of chrysoprase. I also want to bring your attention to the fact that my logo there, I mean, you can see it with my thumb, so you get a little bit of scale, but it's about the exact size, side by side and up and down, the size of a dime. And so that actually helps you as far as scale goes. And we have this piece of petrified palm, and I'm so in love with this material. Sorry, like having a gem gazing moment. And so again, let me. Oh, I put my dime aside so that we would have that out. There we go. And so those are, that's the size of your cabs. Or we also have this too. Dun, dun. And so if you have any questions about actual scale, then I can fix the problem for you. All right. So that's 1 and 2. And I am a palm reader, definitely. And thank you, Rick. I really appreciate that. We've got the palm wood for Rick Aracasaurus. And yeah, I just love gazing into that. That ribbon up there towards the top, and this is one of my favorite shapes right now too, kind of an elongated surfboard type deal. That's an agate ribbon flowing through that guy, and so it's just a pretty cab. And into your box that goes. Thank you again. And yep, I think I got that. Claim whatever, Palmwood number 2. Yes, exactly. I think I got it. And Doug is saying, got a Mongo pet palm from Blue Forest. Ooh, cut it down smaller. Excluded from answering. Yeah, I would. I think I would cut it, but it just depends on how pretty the specimen is. That's a tough call. All right, and Ellison is trying to claim my mercury dime. No such luck today. That would have to be a significant more need for gas. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to offer some little $10 cabs is because, oh, okay. Will you take the green without the dime? Sonia? If I don't send you the dime, will you still take the chrysoprase? I'll let you answer that. And there is our friend Caleb. And so one of the things that I wanted to offer as far as these kind of I believe so. I believe so, Rick. I can go back and check, but I think we're good. I think that you get to just plop everything on top and just have fun. Uh, start afresh. I think we're good, Rick. And congratulations, Sonia. I love this cab. I think you're gonna do some wonderful fun things with this. I know you will. And like I said, Sonia, you got an open box, and so we're good. So the rocks that I am about to present, I couldn't wait to work on, but I wasn't supposed to work on them yet. And it was because they were the gifts that just came in from Brenda and Jerry, and I was like, no, I can't help myself. And so what I figured is I'm gonna offer them like at the $10 cab rate. So it's just for my time, but it's like I got a gift and then I got to play with the rock and now it gets to be your rock. Thanks for letting me play with it. Like being the middleman basically. And so like let's see, we have the Murado opal. So we have one Murado opal and two Murado opals, and then we also have a piece of the interesting, I just could not help myself. I had to play with the green stuff. It turns out that it behaves very well once you find the parts that won't break apart. Remember how he was saying that it was so brittle? Now this there is some undercutting, it seems to be normal, but like, oh my gosh, the material is so cool that I don't know. That doesn't hurt my feelings. And then so the Murado in the middle has some of that like nice white galaxy-ish, you know, paint coming through the top, and then you've got like that sort of deep indigo violet color that's going through the middle, and this is kind of like the freeform dog tooth. I absolutely love, like, or like a fang. And then this one was a super blast to cut. You can see there's druzy pockets going on. Like every single one of those pockets has druzy. The closer that you get, the more you're rewarded with the details in the cabochon. And so there's just all of this like fantastic, almost kind of like storm clouds running through the middle with the white, and then, you know, cruising through the different colors. um and it looks like we have Patricia claiming number 3. Thank you so much. That is this wonderful green fantastic stone that we got from Jerry, and we decided that it's probably a plagioclase, you know, feldspar with some really interesting inclusions. And so because of the way that it, you know, its habit and everything, and so like, you know, super yummy gemmy as long as you can get it to behave. So into your box that goes, let me get that started for you. We've got Patty. Woo! And I am going to catch up with we've got 2 more claims, it's looking like. There we go. Awesome. And did Tara come in here and I didn't see? Thanks to Tara. Drooling, thanks to Tara. Okay. Droolsy. um, let's see. So I need to scroll up and claim number 2 and pay for Patty's. Got it. Okay, so you're getting the fang. Rick, that's a beautiful one. That's just a really pretty cab. And then I'll make a whoa. I'll just bang the phone here really quick, and then I'll make a note for paying for Patty, and let me ring the bell for your generosity. Thank you so much. And I said hi to Caleb, right? Oh boy, I have a brain. Okay, I do have a brain, and we've got this beautiful, ginormous. To me, it feels kind of ginormous. Let's bring in a silver. I think this is a silver dollar. Is this a 50-cent piece or is it a silver dollar? Dun, dun, dun. $50. Okay, so there's our $50. That's a chonker. You'll have fun with that, Ma. I can't wait to see what you do with that. That'll be neat. I have a feeling it'll become a part of some sort of an amalgam. And of course, Ma also always has an empty box, or not an empty box, an open box. It's never empty. Nobody ever has empty boxes here. All right. Thank you so much, Rick. And I need to. There we go. All right. Catch up with everybody. And. Oh, that's so sweet, Caleb. There are two loners left, and I'll put some light on them so that you guys get a better chance to see them. And ginormous. I think number 1 got claimed by Rick to give to Ma. And so Doug, I know, right? Like anything Mongo for Doug, I should say ginormous way more often. Okay, let's see. And and the Walking Liberty, yeah. I just like to throw in the fancies every now and again. And so let's bring this up here so that you guys can get like a better reference as to like the squirrely fun that is going on in this cab. In fact, I might, let's see if I bring the circle light down, if that doesn't improve. Yeah, actually it does. So, you know, that's a little bit more accurate. It's dark when it's dark, but in real light, My phone is overcompensating for having a lot of light on what's going on here. And so that's that guy. That's number one, and this is the new number two. And there's this guy that's probably too bright for it, but you can see there's like green and yellow and red, and there's this like kind of peach, that cool little peach. That's the opal. Although there's a lot of different, I think that there's a lot of different kinds of opal through that cab, and so pretty wild and crazy. And I do want to add that the cabs are finished on the back. Sometimes there might be some random scratches and that sort of thing. They're just not raw on the back. I don't finish them the same as I would polish the top of a cab, just so that you guys know. But for wire wrapping and that sort of thing, these are typically two um, two-sided for those of you who like to do that sort of thing. And Lonnie wants to claim the $50. My husband would be quite upset about that, I think. And so Rick, let's put the light back on. Thank you so much. Wait, no, Ryan, this goes into your box. And I think I did mention you've got an open box, so you're good. Thank you so much for that. And we will just put this guy over over to the side, all the way over here, and we'll catch up later. Maybe do a last offering. Go back through some of the stuff, and so it looks like Chris has just joined us, and we've got make something pretty magnificent. I was singing your and Karen's praises on Rebel Rock Hounding's Instagram live last night. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. And finish any Norwegian cabs. I suppose I've got a quarter of Norwegian in me, so I guess in a way they are. And you know what? Another quarter is Swedish, of all things. So you nailed it. I mean, just by the designer. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to offer is a new offering, and this is definitely for the makers out there. Although they're pretty and you can enjoy them, but this is something that I specifically put together. I had a couple requests for this sort of thing, and I was like, okay, we'll do it. What I've got are drilled sunstone chips, and they've got the gold stars, so these are 15 a strand. They have 20 or more. I counted 20, but I think some of them got more than that on them. They have varying sizes. Some of them have chunkier, and then some of them are dainty, just dependent on what kind of project. So I'm going to put them out, and you can choose. But like seriously, drilling chips, like I'm not getting paid by the hour for these are a bit of a labor of love, but I was doing them for some of the projects that I offer, and I have been asked by some people to offer them. So you've got like a descending size on that one. So that one's number two. We've got number three has a few shillers on here. Some of the smaller ones are shillers, and then we've got some nice clear ones towards the top. So you have like varying options for your jewelry designs, be them bracelets or earrings or whatever. And here's another that has some nice clarity to it, and a variety of different sizes. And then this guy, at the end, some kind of mango ones there, and then they descend towards the bottom. And so the ones like this one would be like mostly bigs, and then we have a variety. We have a few shillers on that one, another variety, and then one that was kind of selected for clears. And what the drill side is. Okay, so do you want the okay, I do have some claims here. I was gonna just keep on rambling on. And yeah, this is a good deal. But I figured to offer them in the beginning, I would go ahead and give a good deal, and then we'll see if it was too good of a deal, and maybe we go another direction with that. But I wanted to offer them, like I said, they were asked for. Let's see. Hi, Romania Rockhound is here. Good to see you. And so I'm going to check it out. Okay, so claim number 2 for Harold first, I believe. Yeah, like the Swedish chef. Yeah. Okay. Claim number 2 for Harold. And so that's this guy here. Good claim. These are all stuff that I use, and so if they don't all get claimed, it's okay. I won't be hurt in my feeling zone. And these were all mined. I can't sell stuff that we find. Like on the BLM area, these all have to be mined for me to even sell them. And so, we paid to get these, and then I tumbled them, and then I drilled them. Okay, so sorry, I'm lagging here, Harold. You get yourself a box, and I thank you very much for your purchase. I should remind everybody that the way that stuff gets to you is the if it ships, it fits. If it fits, it ships. In the postal service, our USPS. And so, if you don't have an open box, it's not the price that USPS charges. Is actually cheaper on my website, and so you even still get a deal. Okay, so we got uh, getting back to Harold. We got Patricia claiming the number 1 strand. Thank you, Patricia. Sorry I lagged a little bit on these guys. I'm going to catch up quickly. Patty, good. Thank you. And coming back down, thank you, Manny. That's very sweet. And they do look like rock candy, don't they, Doug? Totally. And oh my goodness. I'm not sure who you're talking to, Rick, but we should talk if you're talking to me. Sonia, um, if you didn't want, like, it looks like somebody swooped on number 1 for you. Did you want a different one? I'm coming down. We've got, hey, Dave Lou, how's it going? Good to see you. And you want number 5, and number 5 is a good one. That one's got some shillers on it. Very nice. I need to make you a box, and you and I need to do some talking. I've been sick this week. I don't know if you missed my intro, but I know I said something about that over the weekend at Kyle's, and then I have been sicker than a dog. So, Dave, you get yourself a box, and we need to talk. All right, thank you so much. And Karen, don't say Mongo in front of Doug. He might do something spontaneous. Awesome. Okay. And let's see. Ethically sourced, true. That's extra. Like honestly, very ethically sourced, because that would be Steve and I. And it's all been just out of the ground and into our hands and into your workspace. Big Rock Candy Mountain. Oh yeah, the pickins and the grinnins. Okay, well, Sonia, darling. Here's the 2 that are left, and actually they're both pretty clear. And so, would you like more consistent sizes, or would you rather have one that has like a wider variety? And I know you just said that I should choose. Ryan, Sonia said you should choose one for her. He's actually being my babysitter and making sure that I don't oh, number 4 was claimed. Did I miss that? Because then that fixes everything, right? Let's go back. Where is number 4? Swooping in to claim number 4. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Brenda. And so that actually takes care of it, and we get to ring the bell. So that one goes to Sonia, and this one goes to Sierra Rockhound. Thank you so much for keeping me honest. Awesome, Sierra, and welcome in. Thank you for coming. And let's ring the bell for everybody. Well, we in for all intents and purposes did get that chosen, didn't we? Love it. Okay. And thank you guys for keeping me honest, Ryan and Brenda. Yes, you guys are awesome. Okay, and Resort Dog is saying before we transition to the next thing, in Nevada, it is illegal to run a fee dig on an unpatented mining claim too. Enforcement is non-existent though. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of weirdness in the you want it to be a little bit more honest, and then there's people that kind of stretch the rules, and so it can be difficult. Yeah, what did I just say? Okay, let's have another giveaway, because this is a good time to do that since I'm just mumbling about who knows what. Okay, so this is some Oregon. I think this is some Oregon obsidian that I got from Sage Rat. I did, and where is Sage, by the way? Where is that girl? We've got a cabochon and we've got some bits. And the reason why this is separated into a smaller parcel is because this is some really lovely stuff. Let's get the light on it so that we can see. I have this one kind of like hung sideways because if I were to do this in a piece of jewelry, I would probably want to hang it somewhat like, something on like a surprising angle just to get like the fun colors out of that bad boy. And so I'm also seeing the some additional fingerprints on there. So yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I always think of like Saturn's rings and that sort of thing, but that'll make a cool piece for somebody, or even if you don't set stuff, cool palm stone to bring out in the sun and gaze at. And then these other pieces are going to be some good fun for somebody. Yeah, fingerprints are extra. Tara's here. Good to see you. And I did have puppies. I mean, not I didn't make them, but Lily had puppies a little while ago, and we surely did need to find homes for the puppies. So this one's got some really cool banding, and that's part of like, if somebody's doing slablets for you out of obsidian, you need to know how to cut it so that you can get the fun, right? And so that is chock full of fun for somebody to play with. And then me yeah, this one, there's the bands. So you got some really nice up and down bands. And as you plan your cab, if you're cabbing the material, although cabs and slabs are also really fun, then you can always make sure that it's shining where it needs to. And so there is the rings of Saturn. there as well. Very pretty. And just like labradorite or any of the other things, the stuff that's chatoyant but directional, it matters which side and which direction. So anyways, that's going to be our giveaway. We've got some lovely cabin slab obsidian for you. And oh, Dave. Now I know that you like that, and so I'll make a note. That's great. So we are going to actually offer this as a giveaway. I'm going to write down a number, and don't put any numbers down yet. We're going to put it on the bottom of the biggin. That way everybody knows we're all being honest here. There we go. And there we go. Go ahead, but don't you fret, because we've got some lots of stuff, including some auctions. And so I know everybody really loves the auction, so do I. And so I've got a couple sunstone parcels for the auctions. I have some picture jasper, the Owyhee picture jasper. And I've got some like Oregon stones, like the moss agate with some rhyolite and some interesting stuff. Oh my goodness, what Rick? What about the others, the things? Did I say went through 100? I probably did say 1 through 100, so everybody keep your numbers, and we're just going to take the 1 off of the 1 through 100. It's very simple. Because I did mean 100 through 200 in my brain, but you know. It's all good. So if you did anticipate that it was another set of numerals, then you can go back and replace. But I think everybody's on the same page here. Thank you so much for vibing with me this evening. And let's see, while we are doing that, what's this? Yep, that's the one that I want. We're going to do a thing while we wait for the last few peoples to get in here. We'll do, let's see. Now I want the Chrome tab. There we go. Let's do this. Share it. Okay, so this is what the website looks like, and you can even see like right there, live sale on YouTube, and that's what's going on right now. And so what you do is when you go to the website, which has some information about us and some gallery of some of the stuff that we've done before. I haven't updated the what's new, but usually there's stuff like that. And then there's the online shop. Right now, everything is sold out because we're offering it tonight and for the next live stream. But either here or in a place where I might make a private a suite where you guys can go and take care of your what am I trying to say? The when you're ready to make your purchase, and I will I'll have your stuff on there, but it'll be private. Okay, Kid Curious here. I'm stumbling over my words. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. And let's stop the giveaway, and let's turn this over and we've got 98. So let's pretend like there isn't a 1 there and it's 98. So whoever is closest to 98, let's scrub back and we've got Rick at 91 and if anybody is closer than 91, help me out, but it's looking like it's Rick. And yep. I'm going to go ahead and put that into the chat. So congratulations, Rick. This gets to go into your box, some beautiful obsidian, and we'll talk about the turquoise. I'm interested to hear about that. So feel free to DM me or what have you. And don't worry, you guys, I've got more giveaways. But meanwhile, I think that it would be fun to do some slab and cabs. And so we'll get right to this. We've got some Oregon common opal, and I even have a suspicion that it is potentially limb cast, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'm not gonna put my reputation on that. But there's the cab, and this is the slab that goes along with it. Very, very opaly. Like this is like a full, usually I do like a tiny little specimen, but this is the full dealio. That's a gold star, so that's a $15 cab. That one is small, so it was dopped, and therefore I believe that that's unfinished on the back. So best to do like oh my gosh, look at how cool that is. I'm trying to get as close as possible without ruining it, but there's some green in there. There's some really delicious like caramel colors and that sort of thing. Just wild fun, and it's very very opaly. And so that's cabin slab number 1. And is this a claim for this one, Doug? Uh, yeah, this is such neat material, you guys. I'm really super in love. And I isolated some of the green for this particular cab. Very yummy. Nice little teardrop design. And so pralines, yeah. I'll put that in Doug's box. Thank you, Doug. Um, and I need to write you a new Doug, a new box, a new mango box, and we'll get to the next one. Don't even get to line those up. All right, next one, also $15. Also Oregon material. We have a asymmetrical freeform shield in the Oregon fire opal that we mined up at the Outlaw Rocks, and you get a volcano made out of the fire opal as well. Let me bring the diamond so that you guys know what you're looking at. This one also was dopped, and so the back is unfinished. And opal, I just hold my breath while I'm cabbing it anyway. And so a fun cab and specimen on this one. And let's see who got that. It looks like we've got Ma claiming that. Congratulations. Yeah, that one's super fun, and it's got like that little cap of the dendritic matrix, and then that guy gives you a window into that as well. Alrighty, and so that goes into Ma's box. Where did your box go? There you are. Okay, next. We have some, let's see, do we want to, yeah. We've got some rainbow petrified wood from Arizona. This is a part of a parcel that I got from Cheryl, and this particular piece, those of you who got some of this wood from Cheryl, was so colorful. So I cut the entire thing up, and I don't usually do that. I usually try to save some for myself for later. But this is, it's got like a steel kind of bluish gray, and then it's got, you know, this bright red, and you can see some of the rays or the cellular structure is repeated in that beautiful. There's some really nice fingerprints on that too. Um, and then you know it's got this white, so a lot more color and a lot more contrast than you know some of the ones that are there. That's shiny now. And here is your the slab, and this has got plenty of meat on its bones, and so you can see the wood grain there, and the Sharpie on my finger. But yeah, this guy you could go ahead and cab also, same exact material, and I don't know, it looks like some kind of cool, you know, Indian blanket type thing. Oh, and this is also a $15 cab. I don't know if I mentioned that as well. So let's see. We've got from Harold claim three, and I would presume that this is number three. Is it? I don't know. Is that from before? Help me. Is this is this what you were trying to claim, Harold? Yes. Okay, good. I'm just going to be honest and ask for help if I need it, guys. There we go. Thank you very much. I love, love, love that piece. If I didn't have more, I would not be getting rid of that at all. I would be holding on to it tight. Okay, we've got another for 15. And this is another piece of the palm wood. And you can see great big beautiful vessels there, and some nice color and a band of color there. And then boom, baby, there's your piece of palm. And so in this case, you could either you could probably get two cabs out of that if you really wanted to, or it's just cool as far as seeing all of the different varieties. That's, you know, the natural palm there on the outside. I thought that was a nice indication of where this guy came from. And I love this cabochon, like, you know, like a, a somewhat relaxed diamond, or you know, if you invert it, you could be into a kite. And so claim. Okay. Thank you, Rick. Yeah, this, you're into the wood, aren't you? I love this palm wood so much. Hard for me to get rid of, but I've got a little bit more for me to play with. But you know how it is. Like, it's kind of like, is it keep it or put the gas in the vehicle? Thank you so much again. And did I miss something? Making sure Kilauea made a crack further up the wall. Oh, you know, it's so fun to keep track of the volcanoes, huh? Good wood. Yes. All right. The next one also, this one is a $20 deal, and you can see why. This is this piece of the dino bone. And look at the color in this guy. This is the Utah dino bone. And I am in love with the variation. And this one's got, like, you know, the really tight, pretty little cells. And then you get your own. You could play with it. This one was adjacent to that, and so you can even see the same pattern in the bone and the same exact colors, and so it's kind of cool. That's like a match pair of your dino bone and the little specimen to go with it. And that one is for Doug. All right, awesome. And yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Cut It in the Dino because it's so pretty, but boy, man, I couldn't really stay in the studio. Woo! So let me do the job for you. We've got another $20 here. This is some outrageously nice moss agate that I got from Kyle. I cut it, of course, and so let me just treat you. I think I might have even showed this off. This again is a 20. It's a red star. Um, because it's a bigger cabochon and it's a bigger little slablet. And so you could probably get two cabs out of this if you didn't want to keep it as a specimen. But look at this. It's like the big moss is kind of like a kelp forest and it's light, which it's wonderful. I love dark, luscious moss agate, but when it's light, look at what it does. It's so dang good. And so let me take this guy off too. Again, we're on an asymmetrical, woo, asymmetrical shield. Boom. And so I love it when these guys are mounted in like a backless number because it's just wow. And this one actually has like I think you can see it right there. It's true moss agate, so there's fortification lines, and that's a little druzy pocket. Boop 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 boop. And so, I don't know how much better it gets. You've got some variety of color for the moss, that sage green that I love, but then it dives all the way over to that thick, dark color. I believe this is the Maury Mountain, but a light version. And so that's a little bit more rare in my experience. And I've had some depth of experience with the Maury stuff. You get a lot of the dark, but this is just kind of a special rock. And so let's see. It looks like Sonia is loving it. To my box it goes. Would you like this, Sonia? It has everything. It does. Do not hear luscious too often in rock lingo, but it is. That's great. And I always check these. I should probably get into the microphone if I'm going to be talking. I always check these afterwards, and so I do like it when you guys are letting me know what you like because it helps me to pad your box. You guys know you always get extras. And so sometimes they're sunstones, sometimes they're beach treasures, sometimes they're things from Blind Squirrel Rocks. I do have some Blind Squirrel Rocks things to share out with everybody. I try to keep track of what I've already sent you so you get something that's different than what you got before. And so yeah, anyways, you guys know also how hard it is for me to cleave with this stuff, but I do have a piece of this. This is the Theo Kellison uh, Amazonite that he went up Pikes Peak and got for us. And so this is not the stuff that you're just getting from the suppliers. Poor Theo risked his life for this, so I part with it not easily, and so this is a $20 cab, and it does come with a specimen. Now this specimen is pretty cool too because it shows you the transition between the Amazonite and some of the quartz, and some of the quartz up there is smoky quartz, and so you've got like this really cool thing happening. With the companion stone nature, the stuff that grows up there actually is near the barrel too, and so you got the aquamarine, and so here's the cab, and it's quite the that oceany green color. I was going for like a not quite a teardrop, but a little bit more like a hummingbird egg. And so, you can you can do with it as you will. And I believe the chatoyance is up here, although the circle light always kind of throws that off. And it looks like Rick Smith would like that. Yeah, it does look like Larimar, right, Romania? One of these days when I get brave, I'm like Theo sent me some Larimar, and I want to pair them together because I think that that would be gorgeous. Like Larimar, some of this, and some aquamarine would just be stupid beautiful. And we've got the claim for Rick. Thank you so much. I know it's going to a good home, even though it is so hard to let that go. I do have another piece in regular cabs coming up, and so it's not over yet. There's a few more. There's one more opportunity if you need some. Um, Another thing that's difficult for me to part with is some of the purple cloud that I got from Miss Cheryl. And this is from the McDermott area. Let me shed some light on this. I think that there's going to be fingerprints, but yep, there's my fingerprint. You use the sticky putty to get these onto the card, and guess what happens? But yeah, this stuff is just elegant. I love this agate so much, and it's hard. And so, of course, you get your own piece too. You can make another cab, or you can keep that as a specimen, but it, basically is going to do the same thing as this guy. This is a $25 cab because it wouldn't hurt my feelings not to part with this. It would just become a piece. Some of these stones, like they're slated for becoming pieces if they don't go anywhere. Karen, Amazonite is kid, not Rick. Oh, thank you. Was that? Did I do that? Oh no. Kid dropped the anchor on that one. Okay, moving it over to and Kid Curry, you have an open box with me, as you know. So yeah, I've been working on something for you that so you got this. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Um, yeah, thank you. And my nose too. It just, as I'm rambling on, it takes a second. And Dave, are you claiming this here beautiful purple cloud? And who's in charge around here? I'm nobody. And so that's the problem. Thank you. And Rick is kind of hedging the bet on like it would be great if she didn't see the note. That's great. Yeah, I got it. I got it, everybody. Yeah, open boxes for everybody. Are you Oprah, Mr. Caleb? All right, so over here, we got this going into David's box. Thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful. One more. And this is the spendiest of this little round. And so it's coming in at 30, but you guys will know why. It's this the blue chalcedony that I got over when I went to the Spectrum, and this stuff is insane. And so there's a piece for you to either, you could work with that little piece or more of a specimen, but this is so clear and delicious that you can see the putty through it. So I'm going to take this off, and I should be using my tweezers, but what's great about this guy, not only is there like this incredible, these little dots that make this lace frame around. I could have taken it off because a lot of times when you're doing a clear stone in kind of fine lapidary, fine jewelry, you're supposed to like just have the color. But you know how we are. We love the inclusions. Whoops, I'm overdoing it there. And so I left the frame of the dot pattern, whoopsie. And then from the back, it has, see the, it's like the turtling. Oh, perhaps I should put it down a notch. So it's got, let's try that again. Did I just turn it off? Huh. Yes. Let's do that one more time. See that? Like that's his inner structure during doing that turtle dance. Ah, so pretty. And you can see with all of the lights on that it's this color. So I would say that it's a color between kind of like a bluish indigo, and then there's like a sweeter purple in there, just dependent on the light picking up those little turtle fortifications there inside. Um, and then if we do that, you can kind of get an idea with the changing light, what's going on with the body color there. So freaking fantastic stuff. All right. And so Harold, it looks like, claimed it. Harold saves everybody. Thank you, Harold. Wait, making sure that, yep, yep. And thank you, Sierra, for also uh, claiming on it. Harold did win it, but I don't have any more for this round, but it does give me an indication that there's interest, and I can. I don't have very much of this, but there's a chance that I might be able to make some more for the next round. So, Harold, this goes into your box, and I thank you so much. And that clears the board for the. Everybody's Steinkern. Gonna try to make every mistake in the book. Um, okay, and so let's see where should we go next? Let's see a tad a bit of jewelry, and then we can go on with the cabs, and then get on with the auctions. Does that sound good to everybody? I'm trying to clip along at a good pace here. We'll see the earrings first. We'll see these earrings first. These weren't shown on a live sale, although some of you might have seen them over on the website. I've got fish, I've got rectangles, and I have surfboards. I'm almost sold out of the surfboards. There's one pair left. These are they're all different prices on the website that you probably noticed. And what I'm gonna do is that there's 65, I think, as far as the normal price on the squares. And so I'm gonna do 40 for a pair, and then if you want two pairs, you can have two pairs for 65. I think that's fair. And so I'll just put them out, and you can tell me what number, just count across, right? Okay, so sunstones and gradient blue of the enameling with 24 karat gold, silver, and sterling silver, of course, and copper. And we've got fishies in purple with 24 karat gold, sunstone, and char white with copper and sterling silver. I love the fishies. And we have fish. We have kind of like an ombre pink to purple rectangles with the enamel 24 or uh, gold. I think actually, if I said 24 karat gold, I think I misspoke. I don't think it's 24. I think it's 18. I need to check my notes. I used a different kind of of gold leaf this time. And then that's Chara White as well. So some Chara White that do the same kind of ombre as what you've got going on in there, copper and sterling silver. So that's up there. And it looks like Dave Lou wants these guys, which, yeah, right? Oh my gosh. I love that. And I love the ombre of color too. That's part of the fun. I have not had a chance to do cloisonne or enameling since this batch on account that I've had guests, and you can't go around like, firing stuff like this in your kitchen when you have guests. It's terrible. Thank you, Dave. And on to the next ones. I've got pink. Come on. Come on. I've got pink gold fishies, and that is tourmaline, and of course freshwater pearl, copper, and sterling silver. And that's the new 3. And it looks like Rick would like number 2. Gosh, those are so cute. I love those ones. Those are awesome. Got different kinds of fishies too. I literally have a book where I was using the different, it's a field guide to fish, no kidding, Pacific Northwest fish. And I was using the little silhouettes as a guide, not like actual template, but I was cutting out the metals. So I'll put that in Rick's box. Thank you so much. I had a dog named Fish. That's great. Yeah, you got to have some pink fishies. And we've got the surfboards, as I mentioned. These are some nice square tip surfboard. I would imagine that you'd either have a single skagger or thruster if you were, putting fins on it. This is, again, an ombre of gold through kind of like, turquoise color into blue. So very much oceanic. And of course, you've got the gold in there as well with the sterling silver earring hangers. And what I like about the surfboards is, like they're very summery. That they're surfboards, but they're also very what's the word I'm looking for? It's a shape, and so they also just look like a classy shape for an earring if you don't feel like you need to be overtly surfy. And we've got the fish in the turquoise color with turquoise and freshwater pearl. These fish have, of course, the gold in them, the gold flecks as well, copper and sterling silver. Gotta love it. And of course, we've got squares, or rather rectangles, same. And that has some nice chunks of turquoise and sunstone. So you can see some of the uses of the sunstone chips that we were seeing earlier represented here in the earrings. And so, if you're trying to get ideas of how you can use your chips, this is a good starter here. And so let's see. Okay, so Dave claiming 5. So you get the twofer deal. Thank you so much. And I'll put that in your box. Beautiful choice. And it looks like Freeform Lapidary is making some confessions. Oh, did you want the fish? I'm sorry. Yes, absolutely. Let me swap them out. That would be proper number 5, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fishies for Dave. Thank you. No, you're making more sense than I am. Oh, and Doug is saying take these up to Portland, sell all day long. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Caleb, are you sick too? Me too. Aw. I'm so sorry. Jahik is hopped up on cough syrup. And yes, you may claim number 1. Thank you so much, Sierra. I know. Like, the blues are very, very indulgent to play with. I can't wait to get into some more enameling. So thank you, Sierra. And I'll be making some more. Here we go. Let's go into your box. And oh, do I? Well, then there's hope for you too, right? um, I hope that you're feeling better. I hope that anybody who is having any sort of ailment right now is gonna be feeling better real soon because it sure does suck to be sick. All right, we have new numbers 1, 2, and 3. The regular price is 40 if you want to get 2 pair at 65. I'll you know what? I'm gonna lower it down to 60. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Let's just do 60, and that way, Dave, so you're getting 2 for 30. I think that that's nicer. Let's see. And so, yes, Dr. Seuss, red fish, blue fish. You'll notice that I haven't done red fish yet. And I would, I just Steinkerned. I hope everybody else is. So, one of the things, and I'll just kind of pull these up on while I ramble just a little bit, is that during the different seasons, I definitely have different preferences for color and want to do different things for the lines of like the collections of the jewelry. And so definitely fun colors for spring and summer, like these ones that you're seeing here, bright, and and the pastels, of course, very very kind of that springy or summer fun, like that. But then when we get into the fall and the winter, I love the richer colors, and so red is coming. I just wasn't ready for it yet, and so we'll be playing with more of those sorts of colors here for all of the collections, um, as we go into preparing for the fall. And I'm going to put these over to the side, and woo, they will be available on the website. My goodness, that's gonna let me just knock everything over. Do that. All right. Um, and then let's bring in the necklaces to show you guys. Two of which you may or may not have seen before. Whoa. Um, Probably need to pull this up a little bit. And then one is brand new as of like I think the day before yesterday. Yeah, because I was sick all day yesterday in bed, and I was already fighting it before that. And so what I have here before you are the necklaces plus the things that they were made out of, because I think that that's always interesting to see as well. And so starting with the one all the way to the left, that is a hand carved ammonite from sunstone with schiller that I did, and it's got a topaz in the drop, and then it's got a mabe style pearl as the drop. And so this guy was carved from quite the big sunstone, and so I wanted to bring up a sunstone that was like, it was not quite this big, and this one's another big schiller that I absolutely can't wait to work with. But I would say that it was probably about this big, because when you carve, obviously you have to take away some material to make it work. And so I think I've got a video on the start to finish. This one has my maker's mark on it. It is open back so that you can see the cool, like if you've got some sunshine going through it, then you get to see like the patterning, but also you get to see the schiller and the relief of the carving as well. It's all sterling silver and fine silver in the setting. And it will come on a placeholder necklace like this with a hook and loop so that you can wear it. You can even tell me what length. I usually put them on 18-inch necklaces so that they're ready to wear, and that's a fairly common length. But if you want a long, long or a short, short, I can do that too. So the length, and also I have 1.5 millimeter. This is Greek leather. I have this is I believe the 2.5, and I also have a 3.5. This is listed on the website for 275, and I would do it for this sales cycle for 195. And so that's almost a third off. And so that would just break my heart, but at the same time, I'd love to see it go. And then also that will help us to get our last mining expeditions for this season taken care of, because we would like to go back out one more time. And so that is the ammonite with white topaz and mabe pearl. And the mabe pearl is actually old stock that I have been sitting on ever since the 80s with 80s or early 90s with these pearls, because I bought them in the pearl crash. And so I've socked some away, and they come out every now and again to play. This one you might have seen before. This is an Oregon pink opal. And so we've got the Oregon pink opal down here. We got this from Outlaw Rocks. And it's not the easiest to polish, but it is really rewarding. And so here's this beautiful glowing pink opal. The stone itself has a little less green than the light is showing. It's got a druzy belly button. Let's see if we can't get a little bit truer light. Turn off the light. And where's my gemfish? It looks like it's the phone, because it feels like it's kind of yellow, but you can see a little bit more pink in the opal. So at any rate, you got a white topaz, an amethyst, and another white topaz in that little midsection, and of course a gem field piece. And so here's some of the gem field next door. And again, I always love seeing the birth rocks. And so this guy actually was over on the website. I think it was for 175. I think it was marked down to 125. And I would actually take just 100 for this guy. Just a good deal. Again, on a placeholder. And what I mean by placeholder necklace is that if you can wear it all day long on the placeholder cord that it comes with, but then also if you want to change it to any chain of your own liking, then great, that works too. So you have two looks that you can go for. But I find that choosing chains for people is trying to like choose their haircut for them. Everybody's got such specific taste in the kinds of chains that they like, that it just ends up, a lot of times you buy a necklace and you ditch the chain and then you put one on that you like. And thank you guys. And then the last one I just birthed, like I said, and this is some of the labradorite that I got from Theo last time around, and this is like pretty always on aqua blue with this like fabulous little rainbow down in the tip. I love it. This one is, and then an Oregon sunstone. And this is the Oregon sunstone I was showing off a few weeks ago that had those two kind of like linear striations through it. And it was throwing colder, like a blue-green cast through the stone. So of course you leave that open, and then it's also open back through the stone so that you can get the light through your labradorite. And then maker's mark on the bail. And then, of course, your placeholder. I just knocked over everybody else. Placeholder cord. And so this one I haven't even listed yet, but it's all sterling silver and then fine silver for the settings. And I would do 95 for this guy. Um, Beautiful simplicity. So, you could do this with like a t-shirt, but then also it would go all the way to wearing it with like a pretty black dress or whatever for um, a, a high zoot kind of evening. And so those are those jewelry offerings. I forgot to show the back side of this guy. This one's got a fancy back too. So you've got your Beautifly on there, and there is an embossing of the um, that is hydrangea blossom for the texture that's there in the back. So those are the jewelry offerings. And Rick would love to claim the labradorite. Very, very cool. Thank you. That is such a cool, just simple, lovely piece. I I adore this. That was hard for me not to just keep. So I appreciate you giving it a good home, Rick. Thank you. And that didn't last long. And then Dave, sounds like you're claiming the Beautifly. Are you wanting the Beautifly? It's so pretty. I love this guy so much. Um, I love the peekaboo, and you get to see the butterfly. The butterfly's wings are colored in with the peekaboo, and yeah, that's one killer druzy belly button. All right, Dave. Thank you so much. That goes into your box. I appreciate it. And for a night on the town. Yeah. All right. I'm going to put this over to the side. We just have a couple more things to look at as far as jewelry goes, and then we'll do another giveaway. And so last, let's see, I wonder if I can do this. Good. All right. And so these guys, of course, I have cuffs because I'm me. And I've got a cuff in labradorite here. And I have a cuff in the purple cloud here. And I have a cuff in the labradorite here. And they are all listed. Well, this one's not listed on the website. I think this one's listed for 125 and I think this one's listed for 115. These are all 385, and I'll explain what you got going on here. So this is, I like to call this one Bird of Paradise. And so that's what the flash for the labradorite is doing. And then the actual texture that you see on here is from my Bird of Paradise bush. And that's actually a little hydrangea blossom there too. But I thought that was kind of cool. Is that the stone had like this great Bird of Paradise flash going on in it, kind of like those spiky florals, and like that's what the stone does. And so I thought, okay, we got a plan for you. And so that's the Bird of Paradise. And I should actually just do that. That makes so much sense. Oh, and it's got the maker's mark. I did like a little threesome of the maker's mark in there. Oh, come on. It's right there. There we go. Yeah. I might have been practicing the maker's mark on that one actually. And so we have the purple cloudliciousness on this one. And to me, the white really looked like the white of a blossom, like a close up, macro shot of like the side of a blossom. and then the dark purple is like the blossom in the background, you know, just but not in as good a detail. And so of course I did the hydrangea blossom texture on this one. This one, whoa, there goes the bird of paradise flying away. So pretty pretty. These are all, I believe they're all size medium, but I do have a tape measure here, so can check for sure. This one also has the hydrangea blossom and a little bit of the polish rag fuzz is still on there. And this has what's really cool about this labradorite is that it's directional in a few different ways, and so just dependent on which way you are turned, you're gonna light up the different parts. Like it all lights up, but that's cool for a bracelet because um, it's got a part of it that's always on, which I think is pretty cool. It's a little bit more like a rolling thunder labradorite. And so these guys, hey Bob, looks like you just swooped in. And oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy that you like it. You know, I need to have more on the ready dude cuffs because I have had so many people ask me for them that are not part of our online community, that are part of my like in real life community. And so I keep on forgetting that I need to make some extras for y'all. But I know that the people that wear them definitely feel like it makes a difference for them, if it's not just for the joy that it brings you, but also, you know, there might be some other things that can go on for you. In fact, I was wearing one the entire time that Steve and I were off gallivanting, and I haven't been wearing one lately, and I don't know, I think I can tell the difference. And so at any rate, those guys will go over here, and they won't be available on the website until we're done with the sales and everything. But if you are scrubbing through this after we are after we've done this thing, if you see this and it's in between now and next week, so that would be the 14th, then you can let me know and I can take it off of the available list. Do we want to do this one or do we want to do that one? Let's do this one. Huh. Let's maybe this one. Let's do this one for now, and then we'll do the other one. Next giveaway, we've got some slablets of some Oregon Thunder egg that you can go ahead and get like a nice rainy day scene out of some common opal and some agate. These are Richardson's Rock Ranch Thunder eggs that we harvested ourselves. So some good time if you want to use that as a specimen, or if you want to polish it up. We've got some Maury Mountain moss agate. Not easy to say quickly. This is some of the dark stuff that I was telling you about, which is awesome. And then so is light stuff. So that you can see the fortification lines and everything, but definitely some thick and rich. Hard to get the flashlight through that stuff. We've got some more Maury Mountain moss agate. This is some of the varied tone, and so we've got some beautiful green to ochre to kind of an olive color in that one. This one's probably a little bit more spaced out. I wonder if we can get the gemfish through this. Let's try. That's pretty thick and rich too. Is it on? Yeah, see, you could see just the tiniest little bit showing through there. So pretty thick, but pretty awesome. And we've got this this is a nug of some really interesting agate that came from Eastern Oregon. And it's got some really neat, rich reds and kind of like a floral pattern inside. And it definitely is the kind of thing that rewards the viewer. Like the closer that you get, the more beautiful it is. And so that is a whole box of fun for somebody, for cabin or for tumbling, or even just for having. Jam packed with mossy goodness. Yeah. super, super saturated mossiness. Okay, so we are going to do, let's see, a number between, now listen closely, guys. We're going to do a number between 300 and 400 because I'm Miss Randomness. I'm going to take this nice big cab, or rather slablette, and I'm going to stick the number underneath there, stick it there, and then we'll put start. So 300 to 400. Haha, there we go. we'll see how many people are taking a pension. Get this up close. And then we've got some cabs to look at, and we've got the auctions. And thank you guys all for hanging out. I really appreciate all of the gas money and the mining money so far. You guys rock. You guys know it. So a whole bin of Oregon-y goodness here. This is all Oregon fun stuff. And I believe it's all stuff that we collected. Boop. And we'll give you a little bit longer. I'm making sure that I include all of the stuff that you guys need. So if you won something, or if you have bid on or claimed something, just contact me through my email here, and then I will send you a link to your personal purchase suite that will be on my website. The reason why to put you there is that you can use the purchasing device that you'd like to, be it PayPal or the card of your choice. And that puts it all in one place also for me. The accountant really likes that. And so that just turns out to be the easiest way. So on my website, there will be an invoice for you there, but I do need your email address so that I can send you that invoice, or your purchase suite, and it'll flow you, like you'll see what you bought. It's kind of cool because you get to see the stuff. I take pictures, I really do. And then it'll just have a purchase funnel for you. So it'll just take you through like the info that you need to, as if you were ordering something. And it's easy peasy. So I think that probably by now we've got everybody all set. And oh my gosh. Dave, that's so sweet. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. I'm just taken aback. Thank you, Dave. Wow, Steinkerns to you. Everybody take a deep Steinkerns. That's really sweet. Thank you. All right. So does everybody have their numbers in it? Here I was going through my notes trying to make sure that I was getting all the things that I'm supposed to done, and that popped up. So I really appreciate that. thank you, Dave, and thank you all for joining tonight. Whether you're feeling well or not, I hope that everybody who's under the weather feels better, and I hope that everybody who's feeling good feels a ton better even than that. Go out and have some fun this weekend and all the good things. And so let's go ahead and it looks like Bob overachieving. Does everybody have their numbers in? I'll go ahead and put a wrap on that if we do. And do that. And let's turn this bad boy over. We've got 339 is the number to shake it up a little bit. If anybody's got 339 or something super close, then pop it in the comments down below, or rather the chat stream, so that we can see it and we'll compare and contrast the closeness. It looks like James is awfully close with 341. Is anybody closer than 341? Because that's pretty good. Anybody coming from the other direction that is close? Looking good. I think it might be James. Yeah, James, congratulations. And I will put that in a box for you. And you've got like some fun love from Oregon coming to you, James. That's so cool. How's your cool shirt? How's your Steinkern shirt doing? And let's see, do that. Yay! Oh, this is so fun. I like this is the fun part. All the givens is yay. Oh, look at that. Red Lady's here. Good to see you, Red Lady. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, James wins. Yay, son. All right. So let's put that down here. Oof. Okay. All right, Rick, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I really, really appreciate you. And yeah, if you can always watch it and see if there's anything that you missed on the flip, eh? You're appreciated. Cheers. Okay, so let's do a quick run through the other cabs that are available, and then we'll get on to our auctions. And so we've got a smattering of the natural neutral colors. Like I said, I get very, very much into moods as far as what season conjures what mood. And these are kind of more fall, like summer fall season rocks to me, if that makes any sense. Now, you guys are going to need to help me out. This is some material I got from Theo. This is that iron stuff. What is this again? It's that red and yellow awesome iron stuff. And this particular iron stuff, it cuts so good. You see a bunch of the iron shining back at you, so it looks awesome in like a silver setting, of course. And then it's got like the bandings of the red, and then it's got the banding of the yellow, but like that yellow one wanted to go right down the middle. And so like I love this kind of, it's not a teardrop. It's got like that point to the bottom. I couldn't have been more thrilled with this cab if I tried. And so there is that tiger iron. I believe so. I believe so. Theo is undoubtedly actually either, well, no, he's not allowed to work at home. He's probably being inundated by dogs and cats and things. But at any rate, that's a tiger iron. And that guy, oh, I could put this out actually. That one's 20. These tones I could definitely do things with for the upcoming season, so you'll have to, they're not the super gonga prices, but you know, I feel like they definitely, these are the ones that merit some prices. So this is some picture jasper from the Oahe that we mined ourselves, And that's also a $20 stone, a really nice soft triangle. And I love the starry night that goes into these like pillowy hills, and it's like you're sitting underneath a cliff or something. And so that one turned out really neat. Sorry about the circle light, not making it super easy to see. I can turn that off for a moment. And it's just so shiny, kind of hard to see all at the same time. You gotta love that. But yeah, that's the those are the colors that you are hoping when you go out to mine that you get. So that one's a good one too. Um, and then Kid Curry would like to claim number two. Like, I don't blame you one bit. This one is flippin' awesome. I love that so much. Enjoy that. Okay, Kid Curry's box. Boom. Not Rick's box. Oh my gosh. And thank you very much. You know, Jahik, that goes such a long way coming from you that I a spear drop. I like that. Yes, definitely a spear drop. Um Biff. Yeah, I think it's Biff. Banded iron. Yes. But yeah, I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm a motivated seller on account that I want to go places before the season's over. This is another one I was sitting on. I literally, I have an absolute adore for the shape. This picture jasper turned out fantastically, um, and it's a pretty chonky cab as well. So this one's at the $30. And again, it won't hurt my feelings if it doesn't sell, because that would make a beautiful piece. And actually, I don't have to put them all the way up there, and this can move over. And oh yeah, we've got so this is number three, yes, Sonia, and you're gonna do beautiful things with this. This is so cool. Yeah, I kind of got an all-seeing eye thing going on too, huh? Oh my gosh. So congrats on that one, Sonia. That's a good one. Yeah. And not a bad price, and we hand mined that. And so once again, you know, it's stuff with the good feels. It's ethically mined. And we've got the bigs here. I love this chocolate waterfall that's going on here. This is some bigs that I got from the rock cellar that's down in Yachats. And boy, do I appreciate some good bigs. And I love the shape on that. And so that one's a $20 cab as well. It's kind of funny. I'm being apologetic when I guess the prices are not bad. Um, the feelings are good, yes. And oh, claim number one. Okay, yeah, this is so much better in real life. It's not the being overlit does not do it any justice. You're going to get some nice reds and yellows, but what I like the most about it is the how metallic the iron is. You know, this is like a stone with some serious fun metallic to it. So thank you, Tara. I'll go ahead and put that in your box. Your box, your box. Where's Tara's box? There you are. Because she has an open box. Such an open box. You are going to be so giddy when you get your box, Tara. Um, oh, and thank you so much, Kyle. Did I say hi? Because I saw you. I saw you land. And then I just wanted to make sure that I say hello, of course. Yeah, Chocolate Hills, yummy, yummy, yummy. I just I cabbed that one right before I started being sick, and so we would have had more bigs, but I had to put the stopper on it. But yeah, the bigs is that stone that, like, you know, the closer you get, like the more topography you see. And I just love, yeah, this is like the landslide of chocolate. I know a lot of people like to horizon line, but I don't. I mean, sometimes the horizon line works, but in this case, I thought, you know what? Let's like make a mountain. Um, and so yeah, and this one, some of you might remember, this is like the Snickers bar with the picture jasper in it. So it's quartz suspended picture jasper. And so you have like even the green picture jasper down there at the bottom, and then the tan and browns. And it brecciated and got filled in with the quartz. And it's just so cool. And so this guy is also a $25 cab. Did I share how much that one was? Did I just get excited? And so that one's a $20 for the Biggs Jasper, and 25 for what I haven't seen before. And that's one of the reasons why I'm like, okay, well, 25, because I haven't seen brecciated picture Jasper. We did mine this in the Owahis, and this I haven't found anything else that has that going on in it. So yeah, sham wow. And yeah, it's totally nougaty. That one is so crazy. And yes, Ma, I sent you a piece of the rough because I love you. And Patty is gonna claim the bigs. Thank you so much, Patty. Beautiful, yummy chocolateness. Yeah, like you gotta love the contrast on that one. Okay, so Patty gets that. Yeah, you are gonna love cabbing this for sure. So nutty. Okay, so I'm gonna just take this over here for now. We're gonna get into what are more like like the summer palette. Oh, Kid came claim the other one. Oh, the Charleston Chew. You know what? That didn't like it didn't register. Kid, you are so stoked on this. Yeah, I mean it's a cool shield, and then dang, that's just such the cool, like it's so unique. And so I think it's just you and me and Ma right now that have those. So thank you, kid, putting that in your box. You rock. All right, let's go to like some of the more funly, summerly colors. All right, we've got two crazy lace agates that I wasn't sure that I would ever part with, but you know, you look at your cabs and you're like, okay, do I have a lifetime long enough? This yellow one is 20, and it has like the coolest kind of art deco design inside it. I think this is beautiful. And so the way that I framed it with like the soft triangle and inverted like it is, it just I think that it's a pretty stone, and it's going to make for some really interesting jewelry design if somebody wants to go for that. So that one's, and you can see an owl for sure. Oh, and it looks like Doug has claimed both of the crazy lace. This one's also 20, and this one is super spazoidal. I absolutely love this. So this is private collection. This is the collection of the stuff that I put aside for me to set. And I'm just like, okay, do I set these, or do I go out mining again? And so sorry guys about the camera. So I really appreciate you, Doug, for helping out. And congratulations on Booyah Crazy Lace. So let's get these in Doug's box. Thank you so much. And Freeform has a loose rule. If I haven't used it by the time the next sale is, it's on the chopping block. That's a very good rule, and yet I like some of them I don't know. Like they might just be in my permanent collection because I just can't part with them. Those two were kind of that, but I don't know. I was just ready for them to go to a new home. Here's another. that I've no, the chatoyance is over here. Yeah, it's just hard to get going with the circle light. Well, oh, there you saw the roll maybe just then. Anyways, you guys know, this is the other piece of the Amazonite, and this guy is also 20 and kind of a teardrop. For some reason, these really inspire me to go for like either, the baby hummingbird egg, or the teardrop. And oh, it looks like Sierra. Wait, okay, pew pew pew. Oh, shots fired on the workshop, right? Okay. That's hilarious. Sierra gets that one. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't know if you were here before when we were talking about it, but Theo Kellison went up Pikes Peak and got this, and I was able to secure a parcel from him, and I let these out very cautiously, and so congratulations on that, because this is something that I am very tempted to hoard, but then I look at it when I want to go hunting. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, there was the chatoyance right there. But that's burning it out. Take it down a notch. This is gonna be so hard to do. But yeah, it's through this left side of the stone. You don't always get your cake and eat it too with the Amazonite, because oh, there's your roll. There it is. Okay, that's all I had to do. There. Um, yeah, it is really, really gorgeous material, and it doesn't all get to be this solid and to polish so nicely. Um, Unfortunately, though, okay, there's Sierra's. Unfortunately, the nature of the beast is that some of it isn't born as nice as other, and so to get to the good stuff, you have to grind through a fair amount of some of the stuff that might be on the edges, like it's rind, and that's a bummer because you're just losing carrots off of that stone, grams off of that stone, and yet you can't leave it on there if it's not good. And some pieces, you might end up even grinding away trying to get to the good stuff. Thank you so much, Sierra. I appreciate that. And so, some more of the labradorite from Mr. Kellison. He has quite the eye for getting really fantastic labradorite, and so here we have an asymmetrical freeform, and this is a wow. That's a $15 stone, so that's a good. That's nicely priced. So labradorite number one, and then the other two. This is a like quite the large flash and quite the impressive teardrop, and you can see that it's got like flash going both ways, which is really cool. I love it when it's got kind of like a bidirectional flash, and it's got all the colors, and so you've got like a body color that's a beautiful kind of bluish silver, and then you've got all the colors of the rainbow all the way to purple, which is pretty elegant. And that guy is 25. And we have the last one, this King Cab. And this one, again, we've got color happening from like all the directions, like that goes all the way down that yellow kind of sea green yellow, and then we've got this big patch of rainbow right in the center, and then you've got some blues that happen over here, and so it's on all the time, and also it's got some special features directionally. And some of the material he sent to me with pre-slabbed, so that some of this stuff was already ready to go, and some of it was rough, and I had to find the color myself, which was super fun. So that one's the only 30 out of that batch on account that dang. And this is some of the material here that you can see. And when you're seeing this bidirectional situation happening, it really is like all of these planes. You saw the color. All these planes are producing color, and so you have to figure out like, okay, well, what plane do I want to go with? It's crazy. Which one's going to merit all of the yum? And so, so Sonia, you would like number three? Yeah, that one is king cab of my show this time. That one's so good. There's something going on all the time. Yummy. Okay, cool. And that goes in your box. Thank you. And where did Sonia's box go? There you are. There. And we've got a fun fact here. Amazonite green is lead and water. Is that true? Wow. Um, oh, Doug, seriously? That is so sweet. Seriously, that is so sweet. I'm gonna choke up. Aw. Okay, I'm making you a box candy cane, Kyle, and Douglas is going to take care of that for you. How awesome. I'm going to put this in a new box for Kyle and then ring the bell. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Wow, you guys, this is so great. I just love you guys. I guess I could put probably myself up there too. I forgot to put myself back in. We were looking at something else. Very good noodle, right? Very, very cool. Um, I just heard my name. Had to look over, Doug. I love it. Thank you. Oh, that's so cool. Right on. All right, and so we are going to take this little guy, and we will probably see that next time, or it just might find its way into somebody's box. I don't know, one or the other. So we are going to go on to the auctions, and what I want to make sure that you guys do also is if you wouldn't mind putting into the comments if you would like an open box or if you would like a closed box for we'll do another one of these bad boys next week, and if you have the open box, then you just you or I save on the shipping depending on who's doing it. And like who's on the auction block tonight? Who are we gonna auction off? Oh, that's so cool. I just love this. That is so cool. Thank you again, Doug, and congratulations to you, Kyle. Like everybody's appreciated in this family for sure. All right, and thank you. Dave wants the open box, and Ma would like that to keep it open, and Tara's gonna keep it open until we can meet, right? And let's auction off Caleb. That's wonderful. Patty wants hers open. Sonia would like hers open. Ryan would like his open. Rick said closed box before he left. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate that. All right, so let's get the first auction going with some sunstones, shall we? And then I've got 2 parcels of sunstones. And Sierra would like a closed box. Okay, thank you, Sierra. Um, and let's see, we've got nice star system. I have a lot of fingernail polishes for pricing slabs with a dot, then have various price lists for the cost of the table. Yeah, this makes life so much easier. Then you don't have to hold it in your brain, right? And I was like, I do not have the brain for this today, so we're gonna do stars. But thank you guys for the feedback. And Candy Cane would love for you to smash that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do so if you'd like to see more content like this. And then also, if you know somebody else who would like some sunstones, then feel free to share this live around. And Ma is up to $2.01. Oh, it's because Tara was betting $2 on Caleb, and we've got Ma at, oh, Ryan is at 3 if he comes with rocks, and Ma will bet or bid $3.01. Yeah. And rocks at a tailgate are a lot cheaper to show than a whole live festival. Yes. And Dave Lou would like to offer $4 for Caleb. Caleb, you're making money on my live. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's get the we're going to do a 2-minute auction for the sunstones, just so that you all know. And I have 2 lots. I'm going to do the faceted stone first, and I'm going to do a sunstone specimen second. And I'll do some stones in between so you can take a breather. So I'm going to show them to you both so that you know which one you want. So the faceted stone is a standard round brilliant schiller, and it is 0.6 carats at 5.75 millimeters, because sunstones are light, so you get like a lot of body for not so much weight. You can see that there's some really nice some peach in there, pinky peach, and some clarity as well, some nice brilliance there because of the standard round brilliant cut. And so, you know, if you're looking for a cool stone for your finger or something like that, that's about, you know, unless you're going for, you know, a a cocktail ring, you know, somewhere in between that 5 and 0.5 and 1 is a good size. Then you start getting hung up on stuff. We've got some shillers in this box as well, as some clears, and then I have a actual specimen for you of sunstone in the matrix material. So there's your sunstone right there and there. And you can see how it like shatters, and so that's the basalt that it comes born in. So I thought that that was kind of a neat thing to include. You guys have seen some of this already, and you've seen this stone through my polishing videos, or rather, yeah, the tumbling videos. This one is not one that I can use for faceting, although I wish. It's got meat on its bones, but it's got like a little inclusion that goes through the center that would make me too nervous to try to facet it. But you can see it's got incredible red tone to it. And so I'm going to go ahead and auction that off with same. We've got some really nice, big, chunky schiller stones. And so if you're a wrapper, you can do a wrap, or you could even facet some of these stones. There's plenty of meat on these bones, and so there's plenty of clear there, that if that was, or even cab, you know, if you wanted to try your hand at doing some sunstone cabbing. This one also has a in the matrix sunstone for you to be able to have as a specimen, so that you can see how sunstones are born. Now, I've always talked about how they shatter, and so that's how come you get smaller sunstones as you go along. Um, so this was a big stone, but as it was cooling, it shattered, 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 shattered. That didn't happen when it was like trying to erode. That's what it looks like in the basalt. And so that is why we don't have very many big, 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 big ones. But anyways, that's lot number two. We're going to start off with lot number one with the faceted stone, though. So if you're looking at wanting to get a faceted stone, then this would be your deal. I'm going to go ahead and show those a little bit more. I think that actually some of these are Schiller with like a little green tint too. I mean, I'm seeing it from here. I'm pretty sure that's there. Yay, Ma! All right. Oh my gosh. So Ma, congratulations. I'm not entirely sure if I can deliver Caleb, but you do own him. Hey, Caleb, it's better than Satan, right? I think. So, anyways, yeah, I'll just be waiting for that one penny, and then we're good. Um, so what a steal! I know, $5. Does he come with rocks? I am wondering. All right, and so at any rate, we've got this is our lot on the auctioning block. These sunstones. We've got 2 minutes. Wow, we've got all kinds of glare there too. Let's do this. Let's put a stone under there so that we can take the glare out. Sort of. We have the technology, sort of. Okay. Anyways, 2 minutes on the clock, and I'm gonna get ready to, whoops, do this, and we'll do ready, set, go. And it like note the go in the comments or in the chat, and then what you see on your screen, because then you'll know what sort of lag you have. And and Candy Cane Kyle is saying, I cabbed gorgeous, nice size sunstone a while back, and I have yet to figure out how to wrap it. Oh, that sounds good. We've got Kid Curry for 10. And so yeah, 10 would be a wonderful price for this. I of course I cut the standard round brilliant. This is what they call like a short boy standard round brilliant, and so basically it just changes your measurement so that you have a lot of light shining up through the bottom of the stone instead of absorbing it with a deeper angle. And so this one is really glimmery because of the angle that I chose for this stone. And it does actually also have just a touch of that green, you know, on it when you turn it certain directions. All right, and so let's see. We've got Ma for 20, Kid Curry for 25, Freeform Lapidary for 30, Ma for 31, Sonia for 35. Who's laughing now? Me, says Ma. And Sonia, your 35 sits still. I don't want you to outbid yourself, and so there's 43, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there is our timer. Whoops, cancel. And it looks like Sonia won that big, huge, beautiful sunstone parcel for $35, which is an awesome price. Congratulations. That is a steal. I hope that you have bunches of fun with the other stones that are in there too. You got some Schillers and some clears. And like I said, I think that a few of them even have some of that like green halo that often happens when you have a Schiller. Is that Kid? Kid had 40. That's not showing up for me. I'm not seeing the Kid that had 40. Whoa, that's kind of scary. Okay, you guys, thank you for keeping me honest because like I could do a screenshot right now and show you guys I don't have kid on here for 40. That is so weird. Hey, StreamYard, come on. Okay, so it does still look like it's Sonia's, and yet it would be 43. Okay, phew. At least you got it. But thank you guys. You know, honestly, that's so weird. Like I feel like I should screenshot this or I can do it later. No, I wonder if it would show up later. That's so weird. Huh. At any rate, yeah. Thanks. Keep an eye on it. Keep me honest because I wouldn't want to take anybody out of the running for sure. Now, right now, I would love everybody to go ahead and refresh your browsers so that for the next auction, you guys are up to date and ready. Okay, Sonia's box. Woo! Sonia's box is getting full. Sonia had some stuff in her box already too, so this is going to be super cool. And we've got Mus saying, yeah, this. So everybody keep me honest. You know what to do. Resort dog, that is so sweet. This covers most penny to make it 5. All right, thank you, Resort dog. Woo! And I'll put the rest in our gas tank as we're moving down the road. Thank you so much for that. All right, and so let's do the next one. Let's do some picture Jasper. Let's do this guy. All right. So move over there. Okay, so we've got this beautiful little elongated egg, and the elongated egg, this is what I saw in it. There are these branches, and there's this cute little bird right there in the middle, and it's kind of reddish. And there's something up here. Is it another bird flying by? Is it the mama bird coming back with some food? I'm not entirely sure. But then you've got like the sky over there too, and I imagine that the beige in the behind is like the tree, or maybe they're canyon wrens. But can you see that? Can we have a group hallucination, please? It's a bird, right? So I had to do an egg shape, but I wanted to include it all. So it's an elongated egg shape, but you know, some birds have elongated eggs, right? And so I don't know. I just adored this little cab. And so we got that as part of the lot. Now I am also including the another piece of that exact guy. And so you can see the you know the slabby opening there, and so that's kind of cool. You've got the pear, and then you've got some pretty serious yummy chunks of uh, the Oahe picture Jasper that we went and mined. So exciting, different colors of blue, some cool landscapes going on in there, all the things that you want. This stuff, as you can see from the cab, does a nice job of behaving as far as polishing goes. Bird is the word for sure. I know that scene just, it's so cool when you are cabbing and stuff like that unfolds before your very eyes and you're like, no way, that is happening. All right, we've got some serious landscape Jasper going on here. We've got a long gorge situation, but also we have what looks like potential Lisa Gong. I forgot my brain. My brain is somewhere else that has my little note on it, the potato brain. But yeah, it looks like that's what happened here, huh? Because we have the edges that, you know, didn't turn color, and then we have the color inside, and so the banding is showing what the sedimentary action was, but then the Lisa Gang staining happened the way that it wanted to. Cool. All right, we got a couple of bluesies, like super slate bluers. And so there's some of that stormy stuff. And we have some of that kind of more snowy storm stuff. And we've got, oh, I love this. We've got like the sweet kind of uh, baby blue sky with snow and kind of a Dr. Seuss landscape there on that side. And yeah, super Seuss-esque. But look at this storm that's passing through there. Maybe has some meteorites going by there, or those are clouds. I'm not sure, but definitely some snow. Love. And this like looks like it's trying to be Biggs. Look at look at that like crazy. It looks like maybe a Japanese landscape painting, and there's like some of that Biggsish, which I guess also is probably a Lisa Gang kind of thing. So yeah, so like a nice smattering of some of the different kinds of uh, picture jaspers that we brought back from the Oahe, growing in the sun. So we're gonna get ready to do a 2-minute auction for this parcel of Oahe picture jasper that we did go and get. And, you know, perhaps we're headed out that way again. So I appreciate all of these little, the, the contributions. So ready, set, and go. And I'm now catching up on our chat. That slab needs a horse on it. Oh, I know somebody who can put a horse on it, Ma. Oh, and Ryan's got that song in your head now. Sorry about the earworm. And yes, yeah, you want to put horses and a tree. Yes. Um Oh, shoes. Now she wants it. Birds and horse ranges. I know. So good. Okay, we've got Muff for 20. We've got Kid Curry for 30. We've got Muff for 33. We've got Kid Curry for 35. And they are dueling it out while we enjoy this like really interesting array. Like this is like the crazy quilt of different kinds of picture jasper that one can get out of the Oahe for sure, ranging from the Oahe blue all the way to some that looks almost more like Biggs to me. We've got Ma for 37. Latigo Liz is eating popcorn and sitting back, looking at the drama. And Sierra's gonna bounce. Thank you so much for coming by. And yeah, Sierra, I think I've got your email. Just make sure that I've got it so that I can send you your personal link to the purchase suite. Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it up on the regular website, but it will be part of the website if that makes any sense. But I'm not entirely sure. I want everybody as accessible for everybody to look at if that makes sense. Because sometimes people want to get stuff for other people and keep it a secret. All right. And we've got closing in 10 seconds. And thanks again. We've got Ma for 42, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And it looks like it looks like Kid Curry decided to let Ma have it. So let's do this. Okay, cancel. All right. And so congratulations on your eggy wig and all of your lovely landscapiness that you get to put horses on. It's going to be so cool. And I know Brenda and I were talking about this last week, and I think Tara's on board and some other people, that Skydog Sanctuary. How cool. And actually, there are wild horses back where we went to go pick this up. When we went mining, we did see a herd of wild Mustangs, some wild horses, y'all. And so it was a magical day to go mining for sure. And I know I told you guys about that. Excuse my coughing sniss. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it deserves the wild horses. I mean, if it's they were there. They were there, and that material definitely looks like the landscape too. It's a microcosm of the macrocosm, big time. Okay, let's bring on something something a little bit more lighthearted, where you can have some fun and not necessarily be so cutthroat. Okay, we've got the cloud dancer that got cut and revealed some really beautiful stuff. This is actually Mozartite, and it's got some. Oh, there we go. It's actually got some lovely kind of landscapiness to it as well. But as I kept on cutting, these beautiful pastel colors became more and more evident, and some really neat patterns and designs in the material. So you got pinks, you've got like very sage light greens, you've got some blues going on. Let's bring that one over here. I would have done more polishing on this had I not gotten the bug. Um, but then it was put aside for to do, and so I thought, well, it's for somebody else to do. That one's great. That's almost a wing going through the cloud dancer. But we were joking around about this being the cloud dancer material. That's some kind of neat, like bluish almost green stuff going on right in the center of that. And then you get a nubbin. So even if you wanted to do a little bit more cutting, that's a perfect little mountain landscape right there, like Monet's snow. Okay, and so here's the deal with this guy here. I was not going to offer it, and I don't necessarily. You don't have to take it if you don't want it, but when I was polishing this guy, and so I wanted to give you an example of what this polishes up like, because I think it's underwhelming when you see the pieces. But what happened, and it's nice and hard. It does a good job. There's a little undercutting where you see like kind of sandier areas, like towards the rind. But on the last little bit, the cerium, caught the wheel, threw it against the back of the machine, and we have that. And so I can mend it, or you can mend it, or you can opt to not take the little caddy. But I wanted to include that just so that you can see what the potential is for this beautiful material. And so that is Mozartite, lovely parcel, and perfect example of a fracture. Yeah. Yes, my cab machine decided to do that for me and for everybody to see. And so we're gonna put two minutes on the clock for this parcel of Mozartite. I will get you started here in a moment. Well, somebody could hide it under wire wrap, or a bezel or something like that, or you can fix it, or you can ask me to do like a quick fix on it. Whatever, I don't care. I just wanted to show you what it would look like. So yeah, I mean, yeah, definite waves and all kinds of, like, if you want to go ahead and trip out on what this possibly could be, then there's plenty of opportunities. Okay, so we're gonna get started here. So ready, set, go. And LOL, Ryan, that's why I have padding inside my flat lap. Yeah, I mean, this one, it caught the wheel and went straight into like a part that I don't think I could even have some of that drawer lining in, because most people put the drawer lining in the bottom, and this flipped and hit like the back stop the cab machine, which is thankfully they have that because I could see how you could do some damage, like if you've got your cab machine near a window or something like that, that thing would have gone straight through. We've got Patricia for 10, or rather 20. We've got Muff for 10, so it's Patricia's so far. And let's see, with the polish pad holder I use, I would need tall walls. Yes. It's hitting it going backwards. And we've got Ryan for 22. Yeah, the way that my Kingsley Cabber is set up is that it's got the cerium wheel at the very end, and yet it's inset just enough that there's a water source for it. And if the wheel does decide to pick it up, which you guys know how sometimes that cerium can be so sticky. And so yeah, it just grabbed the stone, and yeah, Karen was like a little flummoxed over that because I was like, oh, you're so pretty, I love you so much, you're gonna look so good with pink tourmaline. And so yeah. It's okay. It's okay. And I've got more of this, so I get to make more cabs too. So no worries there. We've got 6 on the clock. We've got it looks like Kid Curry in the lead. 2, 1, and stop. And it looks like let's see. Oh, actually, Kid Curry got the 27, but Ryan got it first. And so it looks like that is Ryan's win. Good job, Ryan, for 27. Sorry about that, Kid Curry. Timing just a touch off. I mean, I'll bet you those came in awfully close too. But in my hierarchy, it says that Ryan did it first. Now I'm going to ask Ma really quick to make sure, because remember how we didn't even see Kid Curry before? So I just want to make sure everything is good. And the donkey wins. Yeah, Ryan, more fun for your box. This stuff really is fun. And have you had a chance to work with the Mozart kite yet, Ryan? I think that if you haven't, you're gonna have some fun. Let's see, plop that into your box. Oh, I absolutely can. Check this out, Kid. Karen, can you divvy them up with Kid? I most certainly can. That is so awesome. Thank you, Ryan. Yay! So, Kid, you end up getting some too, and I'll go ahead and do some sprinkling with some more material too, just to make sure that everybody is happy. That's wonderful. I love it. Okay, so Ryan is answering my question. I don't think so, not that I recall. So yay, you get a chance to play. I love the material. Um, it's not uh, it's not fidgety. It's not tricky to me. I've had good luck, and so I hope that you too have some good luck. All right. Of course, we need to do. Everybody would be upset if we didn't get some gem field done. I will have more gem field next week. I'll have more moss agate next week. I'll have some mariposite next week. The things that we haven't seen this week, and some of the things that you come to expect, and then there will be always some surprises. I have some new stuff that I didn't get done for this week because of falling ill, so we get to do some really fun reveals next week instead. So here is our parcel of Gemfield that you will be auctioning. And let's start off with some really fantastic sorbet. It's like banana raspberry sorbet or something like that. And or you could maybe even see a landscape scene, but I just love the different colors. We've got like a mint green that dives down into the yellow, and you've got some purple, and you've got some red, and some nice contrasts through that piece as well. We've got more of the kind of raspberry sorbet here with some of the purple and a little bit of blue. And I believe both of those come from the area that you would be finding what they call the purple dendrite. And so here is more of that. You can tell that these two little slablets came off of the same guy, those guys. And then we've got this over here. I love this piece. Some nice purple in there with some really nice golds. And I mean, is it just me or am I seeing landscapes everywhere? We've got Purple Mountains Majesty in this piece, if you wanted to frame it that way. We've got this one here. I think this is from the same rock. So some nice yellows and reds. And it's funny because I chose a parcel that's got like, I think, very little Lisa gang. So we'll have some more bullseye. I think this is from that same stone, and we get into some really nice kind of the salt flats flavor here, kind of a minty white and blue green, and then some really hot colors around. I guess that's kind of Lisa Gangy, kind of like that piece of landscape Jasper, or yeah, was. And this one too, same rock. And what's interesting is that's like a healed fracture there, but not down here. But I like what it did. Like that would be cool to take advantage of. Got that thing going on the other side as well. Pretty cool. Got some neat landscaping going on right there. And lastly but not leastly, this guy here. And so some nice red, a little bit more muted tones, which is interesting. You get such a wide variety of different saturations at Gemfield, and so you get the pastels, and then you get like super saturated colors as well. And so there's a whole bin of yumminess right there. And so we're gonna put 2 minutes on the clock and get you rolling with this here. Auction, ready, set, go. And Resort Dog said, I think I aimed for bullseyes from there the most. Yeah, I got some, but I like the anomaly ones a lot too. And then I got some breccia ones that I'm sitting on still. I'm having a hard time like thinking about not keeping the breccia because that is just some wild loveliness as well. And yeah, where is Lisa anyway? We miss Lisa tonight. How do you spell that Lisa gang? Is it like a chain gang? And yes, it's like a chain gang of fools that are minerals trying to get up into those rocks. It's I think it's uh oh it looks German. It's like Leiseg, and I think it's ONG or something like that because I thought it was like Lysagong or something like that in the beginning, but I could have just misspoke. It's easy to. It looks like we've got Kid Curry on the board for $10. We've got Doug McCowan for 18. We've got Kid Curry for 20. A great deal will be had on this parcel. And thank you guys. Doug is in for 21. And let's see. Oh, I did the thing. Yep, we didn't spend as much time there as I wish we had, so we'll be going back there, but that's a long drive for us, and so I don't think we're gonna hit it this year. And so I'll get some bullseyes for y'all next time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's put the stop and cancel. And that one goes to Doug. Congratulations, Doug. You got yourself a lovely platter of the yummy Gemfield to dine upon. And there you are over there. All right. And there it is. Lisa Gang. So it's Liesegang. Excellent. Yeah, so doesn't it kind of look like a German word a little bit? But thank you so much for the assist, Ryan. I can't trust my brain at all. So congratulations, Doug, on that. And we'll save that for next time. We'll do two more. We've got another picture jasper and that sunstone, and then we'll end with another giveaway. Um, and so, what's that one? Yeah, we'll end with that. And we'll be good for next week on that. Okay. So, yeah, there we go. Lisa Gang rings or bands, a phenomenon of geochemical self-organization or mineral veins formed by fracture filling. I love it. Yeah. I love that term so much because it explains so much of what we love. And so we're back up here with the second of the picture jaspers, and we have this little bean that was like a little sky and sand dune little bean. So you get a polished piece, but you get some whoppers as far as the other pieces that you get. And so you'll see some familiars here. We've got more of another slice of what that other one came from that needed the horse skis in it, and I just love that. That is so good. There's even some pink in there. Um, Really good picturing. It would be hard to decide which side, and you can select several different cabs. I mean, like that right there with the two-tone blue, like just that little triangle could be one. You could isolate your blues if you wanted to and make sure each one of the blue spots had some landscape to go with it, or you could go with something bigger, two choices as far as, how much you wanted to do with that. That would just make a great landscape in and of itself. So we get to see the Lisa Gang again. Here's this a little bit farther down. How cool is that? That's almost sexy. A little body there. Nice shape. But very, very Lisa Gangy. And this is close to the end, so you can see that just closing right on in there. And I love that this is like the only crowd that I can say stuff like that to, and you get it. This is very much like the landscape in the sky, but for an aerial. or the ocean. And this was when I was having struggle bus with the saw. Also, this was an end, so I was tapping into this guy to see what was inside, because you never know, like that's what you get. And duds have the same rind to them, and then bam, it's like all blue. And so this is quite thick if you kind of use my fingers as an indication. And so that's a normal cab right there, but you also get some juiciness. And so that actually could there's meat on there. You could decide how many calves you wanted out of there. We've got some that looks like the my insert horse here. This is more of the bigsy kind of stuff, and so I just love if you do want to horizon line your lines, that's kind of cool. But you've got like the big floral kind of Lisa Gangs there. And then this side is just on fire. Like you've got the sepia tone cave opening going on there. And then what's even going on there? Like, is that like, some kind of sandstone fortification lines? Is it a piece of cheesecake, like chocolate chip cheesecake in there? That's the first time that I've seen the chocolate chip cheesecake, but that's what it looks like. You need a piece of cheesecake, Jasper. This is for you. I guess I need something to eat. All right, and then we've got these two that are like those other ones that we were looking at, and this looks very much like what actually Jerry gave me
So there's similars throughout the region over there in the Oahe. Really fun. And so that is your next parcel for to auction, and I will get you all started here and make sure that you're. I'll give you a second to make sure that your browsers are freshed. Oh boy. All I'm having is booch, you guys. There's only kombucha in my tsunami mug, but I think I'm going to have to get some more of that. All right, so ready, set, start. And everybody, let's Steinkern while you're deciding whether or not you need more Lisa Gangs in your life. Get that all into the picture. Some definite fun to be had there. All right, we've got Doug in for 12. Oh, Muzz got zero lag. Are you sitting in my kitchen? Because if so, can you bring me some cheesecake? Um, Ma is in for 14. We've got Doug for 15. We've got Sonia for 16. Nice. Ryan's bottle of electrolyte ran empty. Oh dear. You better get these some more electrolytes. Sonia for 16. We've got Kid Curry in for 20. Nice. I'm on your deck. Yeah, I should have known. Of course you're on my deck. I should join you out there. Let's do some picking and a grinning and polishing and a shining. Taps on window, right? uh, and let's see. What more can I say other than the fact that it was one heck of a day going out and mining for that material. I would really like to get back out there, but it is so hard to get out to the claim that we went to. It's coming from your house, right? Ryan in for 22. We've got Kid Curry in for 25. Yeah, it would be okay if it was mom. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here comes the stop. And it looks like we've got 25 for Kid Curry. Congratulations. Oh, and Doug just barely missed it. Sorry, buddy. That would have been an awesome snipe uh, as far as timing went. But Kid Curry got this one. Thank you so much, Kid, for 25. You get the bean and all of the pretty landscapes that Ma wishes she was putting horses on. Maybe you can. So into Kid Curry's this goes. Why did I put your your box all the way over there? Aw, Doug. I promise there will be more picture Jasper. I'll cut more. And it's funny because it's true. Yeah. All right. And now I'm wondering about Caleb. He probably slipped off into some sort of flu-induced delirium and is wondering if he really does have sold his nest to somebody. We've got the last parcel of auction for the night. We've got this beautiful, it looks like a pomegranate seed, so pretty juicy red sunstone, and it's a chunk, so you can see relative to my fingers. We've got it tumbled for you, so if you want to if you wanted to wrap it, then it's ready for that. And I was just turning it this way because it looks like it's got like a little tonality, maybe. I'm not sure. It might actually have some, see that next to my left finger? I'm wondering if I'm getting a reflection or if that's actually a tonality, which would make it a bicolor. I think it's bicolor because it's happening from this side too. Huh. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, there's a little color down there. All right, so here's your little pretty, pretty, and then we've got some shillers in here too for you. It's always fun trying to find the shiller with the circle light, but I sprinkled some fun shillers and some big gloppy champagnes so that if you do want to make some cabs or if you'd like to do some wire wraps or whatever, they're already ready already. They've been tumbled and they're ready to go. This one's got some really nice shiller, although you're seeing some of the reflection of my fingers too. But very nice, very nice. Um, and then this one also comes with your little sunstone um, little guy sample, hand sample of sunstone in the matrix. I was gonna actually weigh this guy for you just so that you know what you're getting. Um, so just grabbing the scale here really quick. And he's hiding because I might actually claim him. Poor Caleb. What did I do last night? Did I have fun? Does somebody own me for $5? Here we go. Okay, so we're going to slide this over just for a moment. Get this bad boy going. Good-doing. All right. Got it set for carrots. Let's plop this guy on there. All right, so that's 5. Oh, you guys can't see it. There we go. 5.43 carats of red sunstone. Goodness. Nom nom nom. And I'm only relinquishing it because it would make somebody a very nice the word that I couldn't think of before, specimen. Or if you are a wire wrapper or have like an alternative, yeah, you can see the smoky in the corner there, so that's definitely bicolor. Wow. Cool. I did not notice that. Yeah, that's like some green because it's going to Coke bottle. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So red tumbled or polished for all intents and purposes. 5+ carat stone. Fun sunstones to play with. Many of them over 5 also. Some with Schiller and a specimen of matrix. And we will get you started here in a moment. Everybody ready, set, go. Aw, strawberry. Yeah. Are you selling any pure coastal air? Oh my gosh, Doug, I wish I could. And you know, it wasn't clear coastal air until today. We were smoked out here too. It was pretty gnarly. I wish I could send you some bottled coastal air though, because today was proper. It was so nice. Okay, we've got Latigo Liz in for 20, and we've got Sonia swooping in for 30. Lovely. And it is so red. I mean, that is the quintessential, that's what you want when you're looking for, red from the Rabbit Hills in a sunstone. And what I like about it is like this is the backside. I had it flipped over when I first showed you guys the parcel. And it's kind of neat because it's showing that like that bicolor tonality. I just thought it was the way that the stone was shaped, but it has like a really nice ombre because of that. Um, okay, so Sonia's at 45, and I'm assuming that that's because somebody is in between her 36 and her 45, and I would assume that it's there's Kid Curry right before her. Okay, so I can see you this time. Yay! um Somebody is going to get a super score on this one. Yeah, yeah, no kidding. This is some special stuff, and I think that most people, when you get it, you don't let go of it if you're a rock maker. If you're a maker of things, because like this is the type of thing that you would hold on to. This is what we mine for, and yet I can't use it. I want you guys to, because I don't rap and I want to see somebody make something beautiful. All right. We've got Kid Curry for 48, Sonia for 54, 3, 2, 1. And let's get the stop on there. Dave Lou. Oh, sniper. Hey, Ryan, is that a proper snipe? Oh, and Sonia, I'm sorry. But Dave got you there. And I will have more sunstones next week, I promise. My gosh, that was quite the swoop. And yeah, pew pew pew. I'm sorry for Sonia, but congratulations for you, Dave. That's a killer parcel. Yum yum yum. Super sweet. And so yeah, I know that you'll enjoy that. Alrighty. So where are we at? There's Dave's bin. You got a bin, Dave. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sonia. We'll give you more opportunities on Friday. I will let everybody know if it's not going to be Friday. Um, there's a chance that I might try to go earlier than that. Um, and so I'll give y'all a heads up so that you know. So watch your community page for the ozone. I'll probably make a statement there. Pardon me, and a statement over on the Discord, and maybe even like a little short or something like that, because I know sometimes you don't see just those little pop up community posts that. Oh my gosh, I can do this. Why not do this? Sometimes you don't see the community posts that are just like, a picture and written words, or some people don't look at them, you don't get them on your shelf. However it goes for your YouTube. And so I notice sometimes, like with Dave's his sales, I might not see a notification on just like a community post, but he'll make a little short, and or he'll make an actual video, like just giving you a heads up. Oh, somebody else won. I gotta turn that off. And so that's helpful, because I might not otherwise know. Um, so we've got one more giveaway, and then we've got some things that can't wait to pop for next week. And so let's do let's do this for the giveaway. Is it this one or this one? I can't remember what I chose. Okay, let's do this one. So we'll swoop it back over here, and then we'll say our goodbyes. So we've got some Graveyard Point, and we've got some rhyolite, and we also have some dendritic agate for this little lot. That is a giveaway. This is all Oregon material. Oh, and some petrified wood. So the petrified wood, very nice. We'll start there. More pet wood. Pretty, pretty. Booyah. And boom. That actually looks more like, that almost looks more like picture Jasper, doesn't it? Did something find its way into the wrong box? Well, it's yours anyway. And then we've got, oh, this is more of this stuff. Ew, Roy. There it is. Remember this stuff? That was that one cab. Well, here's some more of it. Oh, yeah, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, so good. And there's some more. It's very, oh man, it's just like all over the place. Just a wild breccia storm of different, like there's opal in there and then it's jasper too. So pretty. Boom. There's that. Yeah. It looks rhyolite-y, that last one. I know it's Oregon. Dendritic. Beautiful dendritic. Um, so nice border with clear to white snow center. So you could play with that either in a doublet forma or you could, isolate dendrites or whatever. You could even, this is pretty fat, you could slice it again, just dependent on if you've got the technology, and get it thinner so that you could um, take advantage of kind of more the clarity. But I really like that stuff. That stuff is turns out so pretty. Graveyard, you know, and so this is a lot of like the these are isolations of the plumes, and so that's how come, like, why does she have just that little cut? Well, because the other stuff was cut off and the plumes are what were framed kind of in a pre-form. And then you've got some more of this is also graveyard, just a little bit more of the clear agate with some bigger, like that's like just a great big uh, plume with some fortification. And so cool, cool. All right. So this is for to win, for you to have. And I'm writing down a number. And this number is going to be also not what you expect. But none of this stuff was what we expected today. So this is a number between 500 and 600. If I can, I want big plumes like fans looking forward out of the cab. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And it's so interesting the different ways that you can cut it to try to get, um, you know, sometimes and you can exact that. I remember when I first got some, I wanted the top view. Um, I was making these cabs that were of the thin material with more kind of white and yellow plumes, and so I was making the rind be the bottom and then cabbing the top somewhat deeply, so that, yeah, it was like you were looking down upon a forest, like a plume forest, and I was just like, yeah. I love this stuff. And so we've been back year after year after year there, because it always gives up some of the pretties. And thank you, Ryan, for putting in the Gmail. So my Gmail is both in the chat but also on the screen. So if you are wondering how to get your stuff, you just have to email me. If I already have your email, don't worry about it. And then I'm going to put a purchase suite uh, up on the website for you. Which, let's see, I think I have one of those. But I'll give you an address for that. But it's ozonefineart.com. Let me see if I have a ticker for that. Here we go. Yep. So fancy. And so, oh yeah, tsunami Steinkerns to you. I'm almost empty, guys. I'm having the energy, um, the synergy, rather, the trilogy. Oh my gosh, this kind, so good. But It's definitely making my belly feel better, and boy, was it sour. Okay, let's get back here, and we'll give you just a touch more time to make sure to get your guess numbers in. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all y'all for showing up for the sale. I really, really appreciate you and all of your support. Um, want to make sure that at all times everybody feels supported also, and that you're loved. And so, um, that you are. It's not just from the giving kindness that, like, some of the people that have pitched in to allow for me to give you things like blind squirrel rocks or sage rat, and Jerry and Brenda, but also that even if you don't receive something, that you are part of this group, there's definitely nothing exclusionary about it. Really, really appreciate you. And so, freeform, it looks like you've got a second guest there. Caleb is still alive and kicking, and appears to not be owned yet. And so I think we're probably, are we all in? Are we all in, everybody? Um, and at any rate, yeah, I really appreciate all of you for being here and participating in the sale, whether you're just hanging out or whether you're able to contribute. That you're all contributing in that way. I could just yammer on forever like that, and I won't. I promise. And so I'm going to put the stop in here, and we'll do the reveal on this last giveaway. But we'll have more giveaways and more of the stuff that you might have missed out on if you missed an auction for next week. I'll make sure to pay attention and see if I can whip up some stuff for you. So the number, what? So Caleb, you win, and it's so funny because you had to re-guess and everything, but yeah, 501, and Caleb was bang on, the only one that was bang on for the entire evening, and so I guess it pays to be sick. Or did you guess 501 because you were outbidding Ma for the $5? So, at any rate, congratulations to you for that. And we'll do this. All right, and so we've got the info for all y'all that have added to your rock collections one way or the other this evening. If you haven't told me if you'd like an open or closed box yet, you can do so either in the chat. Pardon me. Or you can do kombucha definitely puts the suds in you, doesn't it? Um, or you can put it on the email that you send me. Again, if I have your email already, you don't have to worry about it. And I'll go back through the live stream from tonight and do our tallies and everything. And then when you get your purchase suite, you get a picture of what you got, so you can itemize and make sure that I got it right. Also, I'm sorry for that one time that I didn't see Kid Curry, but I really appreciate all of you guys for keeping me honest. And so if I make a mistake, which can happen, then you can go ahead and let me know, and we'll make it right. But I would really, oh, we'll send you a Discord DM on a missed claim. Oh no. So there was one? Oh, goodness gracious. Well, hopefully, if there was something that I missed, then I can go ahead and replace it. Because yeah, like I'm just a slightly dull tool tonight, but I really, really appreciate all of your patience. And I would like to thank. Let's see. I'd like to thank you, Kid Curry, and oh, it was one of yours, Ryan. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, I'll make it right because I appreciate everything that you do, buddy. So thank you, Ryan and Kyle, Candy Cane, and James, and hello. Let's see. Asho Karen, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. And Scott, of course, and Ma, thank you so much for your tool wrenching moderation abilities, and same with Ryan. Thank you so much. And that Opal guy, and of course, Caleb. Taking him on the chin a little bit tonight. Some fun jabs. And we've got Blind Squirrel Rocks. Thank you so much. And again, you might find something from Blind Squirrel in your box. And I think I did say Kid Curry. Manny, thank you for joining us, and Doug, and all y'all, Patty, and um, I'm trying to think back. We had so many cool people. Of course, Resort Dog also. Marianne Looks Inside is here as well. Thank you for coming. Tomcat Josh. Well, hello. I didn't even see Tomcat Josh earlier. I was just looking at the numbers. So it looks like we had some lurkers on board. That's fun. Latigo Liz, of course. All of you guys that pitched in and helped out with the sale, I really appreciate you, and we'll see you next time, of course. And so we don't have credits because you guys are all the credit goes to each and every one of you. Thanks again for the support, and we will see you all over the interwebs, I'm sure, all weekend long. And then keep an eye out for either it's going to be Friday or maybe earlier kind of note from me. And cheers. Have a wonderful weekend. Get well or even be weller. And we will see you soon.